Viewers and subscribers, Beenie Man sends a message to everyone during COVID-19 pandemic. Vybz Kartel lawyers worries about his health. Bad boy Trevor apologized. Koffee pays homage to Popcaan. And END0RSE sends a message to all Jamaicans. Alright people, so the first topic I want to talk about is Beenie Man. You know, he might invite the people to come party with him over the weekend. You see me, so he put out a video and I know say a lot of one supposed to wonder, say wait, what kind of party? The place not under lockdown. Beenie Man go get himself in a problem. But no, it's not one of them type of party there. It's an online party. Now he put out a video as well as a caption. And what I'm going to do is run the video so you can hear what Beenie Man say and you can tell me what you think. So listen this.
Inviting you to a party named Tanning Yard. Right name? Tanning Yard. Amsterdam. Let me tell you what I go on now. A Friday night, let me tell you something. We are going live. We are going from 7 o'clock until. Yeah. Until. So we are going live. So everybody just stay tuned. Live so anything can happen. So we are going to have DJs that play music. A matter of fact, Ataclaps are going to play music Friday night. So if it's Sunday now, it's an old thing. So if it's Sunday, it's a different thing. We are start from in the day. See, so we have Kurt Riley, I play music then, and anything can happen. You know the thing, go. See, we can hold the mic, we can sing, we can DJ, we can do anything. See, admission, socially apart. Nobody in a stay near. That's what we do. So when you're down here, have no one liquor, what a vibe. So Friday night the party start, Sunday the party finish, then next week we do it again. So all of Jamaica, all of my fans them, all over the world, stay tuned. Me live, it called Amsterdam.
Yeah man people, so after Beenie Man put out that him say, me I invite you to a party named Tanning Yard this Friday and Sunday, Amsterdam. Tune in to me live with me DJ them and him tag two of them, Ataclaps and DJ Kirk Riley. We live. Stay tuned for the time, social distancing, quarantine and chill and all of them thing there. Now you know say a lot of persons are going to tune into that because we don't have a choice, you understand? It's not like party can keep now. Everybody have to basically stay inside because this COVID-19. You know, 26 cases right about now. So, I mean, we have to just stay far from people, basically. You see it? So, Beenie Man just say, yo, watch Instagram live. We're going to have a little party and thing. Nothing wrong with that. Me even say Tony Mataran keep party like 3 times per Instagram. Crazy amount of people there over there. Because, as me said, there's nothing else for the thousands of people that watch. That's all we have to do it right about now because the pandemic, it's real, people. It's real, believe me. So, when you don't know, you can look out for that Friday and Sunday. Check out Beenie Man, and you might get a little performance and all of them things there. You see it? Alright, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is Bad Boy Trevor. Now remember last week, Bad Boy Trevor keep some pool party. Well, him never keep it. Him did a host it, you understand? 50 people did there. You know, him getting some problems. Them charge him for must say 5 different things or 4 different things, you understand? Now, Bad Boy Trevor come out and him do an apology. But guess what, people? A lot of persons now accept the apology because them not feel like he's being sincere. Because one of the things them him say in the interview is that him never knows a pool party was off limits. But pool party have to be off limit because at the end of the day, you know, if you socialize with people, you know, if you up close and rub up and people that do them thing, they understand? So just like what END0RSE says, social distancing, and it's quite obvious that the people them never did a practice that. But also in the interview, him say him have a couple gallons of hand sanitizers to give away. But guess what? Him say ghetto people him a get too. Now a lot of persons felt offended and some of my comments them people I say, wow, ghetto people. And the next person I say, I don't even know where to start. Better him never did say anything. And the next person say, I thought the apology was sincere until I read the last couple sentences. And the next person say, you didn't know pool parties were banned, but you were initially hosting it for 20. Why that magic number? Only thing couldn't bigger than the country. And I mean, them a try to say him a try go around the thing, you understand? But at the end of the day still, more the advice, nobody for keep no farmer party, whether it be 19 people, whether it be 18, whether it be 17, because a serious times right about now. And the part where him say him have the sanitizers for the ghetto people them, I don't really think he mean it in an offensive way, you understand? So we know a lot of persons are going to look on them little thing there and make a big deal out of it, but the man a try, you know, we have to just give him a blind and just say, here what the man make a mistake and that's it. Yes, old man say we can't hold the man hostage and continuously bash him because of that. But viewers and subscribers, do you think that Bad Boy Trevor was being sincere with the apology? Or do you think that because him get catch why him just put it out there because him feel a way about the whole thing. Leave it in the comment section and make me know. So people, right now we want to talk about Koffee. And Koffee basically END0RSE Popcaan song Raving. I don't know how much I want to remember that. Well, you must remember it because that song there right now can still shell down any party. You see me people. And Koffee put out a video. Basically she play the guitar. She have fun with her little friends them and thing. But one thing I have to respect about Koffee is she's a down to earth person. When I watch that video here and realize that she's not afraid to have fun and be herself, that is why I really like Koffee. But check out that video here because, me kind of find it funny. Koffee try to play the guitar and, she go on with her little crazy self. But check out these people.
Oh God, party man. Tell them I say God's a party man. Tell them I say
yeah. Take it away, girl.
Hey, boy, we have to do this. Oh, big people in it.
Yo, my brother just joined the live. Hey, bro. Lace up.
So right now I'm raving now. Everybody just is a blazing. I feel like we take a weekend. I'm in the raving and the raving. So right now, right now, man. Let me say that word. Goddess, come here.
Goddess. Goddess. Running, man.
Oh, that's she guys. I say, I guess I'm in a man a bar with party man. Girl in the club with a party man. Them say the word party man, party done. Girl them never want to straight up. Never because them lace up. I'm gonna get me a top. Hey boy, you're gonna get straight up. Oh no.
Yeah, man, so I love the little vibes where Koffee are going with. She enjoy herself with her friends and her family. And just like what I said before, nothing really there to do right about now because the whole place they're on lockdown. So social media, the party they know, everybody take them videos. And you don't know, say Popcaan respect Koffee. Even the other day, I see a picture or a video with Koffee and Popcaan. So you know, say the respect is real. You understand? A lot of persons even call for them do a song together, but me not really know when that will go on as to how the place are run right about now. But leave in the comments, people, and make me know when you think about Koffee. I sing over Popcaan song Raving, and say that song, as me say, how much it them? Hold on, them me check and say, yeah, they 200,000 views on YouTube. And I mean, say them time there were 8 years ago the song come out, so back in them time the whole heap of views that, and obviously it's not a new song, but it's a song where still can shell down the place, is it? Anyway, people, leave in the comments and make me know what you think about this. Alright, people, so the next thing I want to talk about is Vybz Kartel lawyer. Basically, I speak out and she wants some protection because the COVID-19, you can't afford for that going in prison. So, I could jump into the article. Kartel lawyers want protection for sick prisoners. Queen's Counsel Valerie Nita Roberts has said that while she is not in support of the temporary release of prisoners who are more susceptible to catch COVID-19, she is suggesting that the relevant authorities place them in isolation to prevent them from being contaminated. Roberts, one of the senior attorney for Adidja Vybz Kartel Palmer, says she is not only extremely concerned about him, but she is worried about other inmates who may have underlying health issues. I am very concerned about him and other inmates who have medical conditions, and I don't believe the authorities are dealing with it appropriately, because we have too many instances where there are these types of outbreaks and they do what they need to do. I would think they could even place them on a hospital ward and isolate them and take extra precautions, she said. Kartel is currently serving a life sentence for the murder of Clive Lizard Williams. Since his incarceration, he has made a few trips to the hospital for treatments. Recently, Stand Up for Jamaica, headed by Carla Gualata, along with a number of human rights organizations and individuals, have been calling on the government to migrate the spread of the virus. Among other things, they recommend temporary release of at-risk inmates, including those who are 60 and older, those with weakened immune system, and persons with chronic illness, including heart disease and diabetes. Nita Robertson emphasizes that tighter measures may be put in place to prevent the virus from reaching the prisons, considering that warders have to constantly enter and exit the cells in order to carry out their duties. I am assuming visits have been stopped now, but food is still coming in, and the virus can live on plastic for hours, and they can't spray the food, so I really don't know what they are going to do, but something needs to be done, she said. Jamaica now has 26 confirmed cases of COVID-19. Prime Minister Andrew Olney said the country is rapidly approaching community spread phase, where an escalation in the number of cases is expected. So yes, people, Vybz Kartel lawyer, she's very worried about his health, and remember, say Vybz Kartel definitely have some health issue, you understand? I think he have some thyroid issues, and you see this COVID-19 and it's something to play with, especially when you have underlying sickness or illness or whatever you want to call it. So we hope say it not reach in the prison cell, because we even see the rapper with the prison now, even though him soon come out 6ix9ine. Him a fret right now because the guy named Harvey Weinstein or whatever him want name, him tested positive for COVID-19 and a prison him there, so him can spread it to the rest of the prison inmates them, and we don't know how that go. So we don't really want the same thing for happen in Jamaica, because think of how bad it would have been if the prisoners them forget COVID-19. So does that Valerie Nita Robertson basically speak out pan, and you can't blame her if you look out for Vybz Kartel and the rest of prisoners them health, you understand? But we're not think, we don't feel like say them should release the prisoners them, not for guard them yard obviously, but put them in a hospital, the ones them were more at risk, and just keep guard of them, like the one them were 60 and maybe 70 or whatever age. Or you feel like say, you know, the security, the warder them have to just take better precautions, because remember, you know, it can live on plastic, as well as the water them, if you go in and out, one of them can have it many different ways. It can enter, it can live on your clothes, all types of ways. So you know, them have to take extra precaution. This thing is very serious, and may I hope the government, everybody does think about how serious this is, because we don't need it for spread in the prison cell. But leave in the comments and let me know when you think about this now, people. I'm going to move right on to the final topic. So our Prime Minister Andrew Olney went live and basically addressed the COVID-19 state in Jamaica, because I know by now we're not supposed to hear say Jamaica go up on lockdown. And when I say lockdown, you don't know the type of lockdown. Now we can't open. Businesses have to just stay shut down, you understand? So Andrew Olney also talked to Jamaicans about taking the proper protocol. You know, the things them we need for do for kind of fight against this COVID-19. We need for practice whole heap of hand washing, sanitizing. The senior citizens them must stay home. If you have family members, make them bring groceries to you. Because you know, some more time you're in the supermarket, you have the elderly people them will like do them little shopping, you know. I feel them little fun that. Well, all of that have to stop right about now. So you know, say if your mother used to go shopping, or your grandmother or whoever, you have to start bring the groceries to her. You understand what I say, people? And I mean, him even compare our thing with what name? Dominica Republic, because at one time them did have for them thing under control, but because the people them over there might never did practice certain things where them supposed to practice, it skyrocket. You understand? I think 90 at case it reach or something like so, and Jamaica reach 26 cases, and we can't afford for it to reach 90 at case, because the higher it go, obviously the harder for we fight it. You understand? So we as Jamaicans need to work together and stuff like that. But what I'm going to do is play some of the Andrew Holness live so you can hear what him have to say. And you know, this will go on a better understanding of certain things what go on in a Jamaica, certain things what we're supposed to do, and all of that. So listen what Andrew Holness have to say.
We are trying to flatten the curve. We will see a rise, but we want to keep the curve within the capacity of the health system. Within the capacity of the health system. We have done a projection. We have figured out the number of beds we should have in the probable case that will happen. If it goes more than that, then we will have another kind of crisis on our hands. Very important point made by Keith. We are not placing a dollar value on any life. Every life is important. But in order for the government to be effective in protecting your life, we still need to have revenues. The money that will be given in our various support and stimulus package, this is not money that is sitting down somewhere free. There might be a little reserve, but not enough. The truth is, it is all projected on the revenues that will come in from the taxes that you pay and the economic activity that you do. So cutting off economic activity lessens the ability of the government to actually spend on increasing the capacity of the healthcare system. So government has a tricky balancing act. How do we ensure that we have the healthcare, we have the support, we have the stimulus, and at the same time put in place measures that will limit movement, limit social interaction in terms of social distancing, quarantine areas without shutting down businesses. So it's a very difficult balancing act. I'm not saying we have gotten it right. We're listening to what you're saying. We have put out some orders, and I know people have been sending me notes, for example, about supermarkets having people line up outside. Now, supermarkets and other establishments of that nature, markets and food establishments, what we have said is that they must maintain the rules around social distancing. So if you have a hall of this size and you are serving customers, you may have more than 10 persons in this hall, but you don't want them to be in close proximity, meaning less than 3 feet, 3.5 feet. I say make it 6 if you can, but no less than 3. As long as they are out and everybody is observing, if somebody feels like they have to sneeze, they have a rag or a kerchief close by, leave the room. That you put in place the sanitization, that there's a sanitization station at the entrance, these kinds of measures. But this is just for the essentials of life, which would be a supermarket where people can get food, a pharmacy where you can get medicine. Other establishments, we require you to do similarly, to do likewise, especially in the BPO sector. Maintain the hygiene requirements, maintain the social distancing requirement. Don't take it for a joke. Someone yesterday sent me a picture in a BPO operation where everybody was at lunch quite fine, sitting in close proximity to each other. Schedule your lunch breaks so that you know that you don't have a crowd anywhere. It is these kinds of social behavior change that will flatten the curve. So I believe I've taken up a lot of time explaining this. It can't be said too many times, and I will keep saying it, but I hope that we have answered some of your questions and would have alleviated any fear or panic that may exist. Again, about a lockdown, we're not there yet. We're watching the situation very carefully. Rest assured that if it is needed, we will. But at this stage, I believe we have, based upon the figures, if figures could come out later on today and the situation changes. What you should know is that you have a government that is monitoring almost hourly. And we meet twice a week as a cabinet to review what is happening, and we meet on the weekends as well remotely to review. So we could change immediately. But as the Minister of Finance said, in looking at the financial package, there is a stress test done on the system, and we have looked at various scenarios, and we have various response kits for various scenarios. It's the same thing for the management of the epidemic. We look at the various scenarios, there are various triggers that are in place. If those triggers are met, then we escalate the measures. What we ask of the public is to listen closely to what the government is saying, follow the advice that is given from credible sources, and make the necessary behavior change. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We will get through this crisis.
So yeah, man, people, who don't know enough of us follow proper protocol. As me say, doing enough of do, we as a Jamaican or we as a nation, we have to come together for help fight this thing. You understand? Not just Jamaica, the whole world. You see what I say, people? Because even if Jamaica should, clean up our country and we not have no cases of it in Jamaica, we still have other countries, and from them have it, chances are it will get out back. So the whole world just have to work together for try to quell this thing right about now. But leave in the comments and let me know what you think about this. I think Andrew Holness and the Minister of Health, Christopher Tufton, all of them are do a good job in my opinion. You understand? Them are do what them can do. Even when them did quarantine down our St. James or 7 Mile, 8 Mile, yeah, people them make sure say, yo, the people them get food. Obviously them can't bring a whole supermarket come give them, but them bring what them can. So I definitely have to respect Andrew Holness. But we as a nation, as me say, we have to work with them, because the more we work together is the quicker we can get over this COVID-19. But leave in the comments and make me know what you think about this. And people also make me know what you think about Koffee, I sing over Popcaan, Raving. And make me know what you think about Valerie Nita Robertson. Basically, I worry about Vybz Kartel, Health, and the other prisoners them. Leave it in the comment section. Also, don't forget to go follow me up on Facebook. I'm going to put the link in the comment section. So just click the link, go over there and give me a support.